Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Padi. Thank you, Barrister Ambesha. Thank you, Barrister. And so now, Prof, we are on your desk. I'm knocking at your door as I usher you in with the talking points on the way forward for Southern Cameroons. The way forward after the history, after the impact, after the peace and permanent peace and justice for Southern countries, the way forward. Prof.
Uh, Thank you very much, Madam Moderator. Let me start by extending um, my sincere greetings to all the Ambazonia Restoration Forces, my deep respect to the Ambazonia Restoration Forces. And I said, Una Cafe, they're up and up. You are the reasons for why this struggle is where it is. And so we value you. I wouldn't say anything anyway without giving you the credit you deserve. And you are the ones to make this happen. We have heard the two former speakers, previous speakers. You will realize that in the process of decolonization, the United Nations violated violated its charter, its articles, and its resolutions. Our journey has been that of illegality to illegality to illegality to illegality up to your 20th May. And we will not talk about the 20th May 1972 without talking about we and yes. This is the year a referendum, a supposed referendum was conducted, and the two answers were we and yes. Southern Cameroonians who did not know what we was, who did not want the union, voted we. Francophones who ought not to be part of, knowing their French, they voted we. So we and yes, it ended up having 99.99%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the intrigue that has been going on related to our history. Are we ready to live with people who are this vicious, who are this cunning, who are untrustworthy? The answer is no. And I want to give you 15 reasons why we should not respect 20th May as a people. 15 reasons. One, La République du Cameroon and Southern Cameroons had independence through the United Nations General Assembly resolutions on different days and dates. Okay? Two, the plebiscite on the 11th of February 1961 by Southern Cameroons to join La République du Cameroon after independence was not an act of annexation, assimilation, integration, or recolonization. We were taught this in the primary school. Number three, just give me a minute. Number three, why we should not. There is no union treaty between the Republic of Cameroon and the Southern Cameroons as per the UN Article 101, Paragraph 1. There was no marriage certificate, my late Molanjo would say. Marriage without a marriage certificate. There's nothing happened. Paragraph 5 of UN Resolution 1608 has not been implemented to today. So, if it has not been implemented up to today, and there was a plebiscite that decided that, common sense will say, okay, now ask the people if they are happy in the joining, if at all a joining took place. Number four, Southern Cameroon is not part of the country called La République du Cameroun at the United Nations, and this should be made clear after the baseless and senseless war declared on Southern Cameroonians. 5. La République du Cameroon and Southern Cameroon's Amazonia have distinct territorial boundaries recognized in international law that have never been disputed. That will take you back even to the 13th December 1946 that Barrister Tim was mentioned here. In the days of the British Cameroons, the international boundaries from Lake Chad to the Atlantic Ocean are there, unviolated, up to today. Now, number 6, countries are supposed by international law to be confined to their boundaries at independence. La République, you had your independence on 1st January 1960. Africa Constitution Act 4B says boundaries obtained at independence are inviolable. Where are you in Southern Cameroon? Were we in part of you when you obtained your independence January 1, 1960? Number 7, the UN recognizes that a country that had independence on the 1st of January 1960, which is different from that which had independence on 1st October 1961. That is the story of La République du Cameroon and the Southern Cameroons. Now, number 8, to celebrate 20th May is to promote the fallacy of one and indivisible Cameroon derived from the mediocre educational orientation imposed in La République du Cameroon by France. Number 8, I would say, I said my number 8. To celebrate 20th May is to promote the fallacy of one and indivisible Cameroon. That is what I just said. That was number 8. Number 9, to celebrate 20th May is to promote the continuous massacre of innocent Ambazonians by La République du Cameroon under the fallacy of German Cameroon, put in quotes, derived from the mediocre educational orientation imposed in La République du Cameroon by France. Number 10, to celebrate 20th May is to promote the continuous massacre of innocent Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians, by La République du Cameroon because of this deceit of youths in La République du Cameroon with the words unification and reunification, derived from the mediocre educational orientation imposed in La République du Cameroon by France. Number 11, the problem of Southern Cameroon's Ambazonia is recolonization in the most brutal and primitive form by La République du Cameroon. Number 12, to celebrate 20th May with La République du Cameroon is celebrating the building of a country on lies and dishonesty because of the French imposed mediocre educational orientation in La République du Cameroon of following lies propagated by the elite and not thinking, which is not Anglo-Saxon Ambazonia. Number 13, the mediocrity imposed on Francophones is such that anybody who was attempted to reorient them out of their mediocrity is telling them the truth in the history of their country about May 20th, is thrown in prison or forced into exile to hide the truth from the youths. Number 14 reason to celebrate 20th May is to continue to promote the stupidity derived from the mediocre educational system and orientation from France that encourages the training of followers, which makes them imagine that Southern Cameroon's Amazonia can give up its independence and be a special status territory in La République du Cameroon. Number 15, to celebrate 20th May is to legitimize the fake referendum of 1972 and continue to aid La République du Cameroon to benefit from a crime. 20th May, Ambazonians, Southern Cameroonians international community, was the birthday of Ahidjo's wife. If you all did not know. So he put that on the birthday of his wife. So we'll be celebrating the birthday of Jermaine Ahidjo. These are the 15 reasons why we should not respect 20th May. In a little while, I will tell you the way forward.